Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Killarney Darts Festival, day number 3. Can you believe it? Day 3 already. We are
first leg, it's
in the middle of the Windmill Irish Open. It's a WDF ranked event, a gold ranked event at that, and we have a last 64 game as our first streamed game of the day. This young man, Jordan Brooks, the Sheriff, he is going to be playing Ireland's very own Conor Hennigan in our first game. It's the best of 7.
85.
So first of 4, and it's going to be a good game. Conor played really well yesterday. He got to the semi-final, I believe, of the Killarney Open. So
43.
He'll be expecting big things. Jordan, great player from the north of England. Made the Lakeside stage last year, or should I say in April of this year, for the first time. So he'll also be looking
59.
for a good run in this tournament. And
135.
Running. And it's Conor that's just taken the early advantage there. Not by many, to be fair. Jordan, having won the ball, will have the throw in the odd-numbered leg. So should we go to that 7th final leg, Jordan would have the advantage there of throwing first. So it can be quite important in these short formats for, you know, to win the ball. And that,
96.
That 140 Jordan threw in his previous throw. It's given him the edge now, albeit Conor striking back with 96. So literally just 10 points in it. So getting towards the business end of this first leg.
100.
Jordan's always chatting away to himself, as he was there. Nod of approval of his own darts. Knows what he's got to
70.
do. Confident young man.
Jordan, you require 117.
So 117, and there's the 60. He's going to go for a 17 here. Nice big 17, leaving tops.
97.
So he had a quick glance at the
Conor,
score
you
there.
require
Conor, yes, he's on a finish, but it'd be a really good one if he hits it. But that treble 5 puts that to bed. He won't be finishing on this leg. But 95 puts him in a handy place. So
Jordan, you require
Conor will
20.
need to take out this double 10 to win leg 1. Now he's got double 5. You don't want to split this second dart. Now it's a case of being brave and going for it. And he was brave, he went for it, and you see the reaction there. 2 fist pumps for leg 1. He knows how important that was, and he also knows, I'm sure, 45. The quality of his opponent. Nice and composed. Jordan, as I say, last 64 match. Yeah. And
60.
Jordan definitely one of the seeds. I believe he's seeded 16. But certainly ranked number 40 in the WDF
95.
as things stand at the moment. The last 64 results just beginning to filter through. When I say just, we've had one, and that is
140.
The Dutchman Richard Veinstra has beaten Jason Cullen by 4 legs to 0. So Richard is our first man into the last 32.
51.
Jordan here has stolen the darts in leg 2, and having won the first leg and won the
60.
ball, if he wins the second leg here against Conor's throw, he really will be in a top-notch position. Conor just struggling to find the treble.
100.
Having said that, of course, he just proves me completely wrong by hitting a treble 20.
$60.
Just the 60 for Jordan, so chance here for Conor. He'll be one in a ton at least, and that one's awkward. First one going underneath. If he can hit the 96,
58.
58 leaves a difficult out. 152. So it's Jordan's turn now. If he knows that if he can find a treble, he'll be in charge of the leg. Topsy-turvy leg, this one. He hit the
100.
ton, and again, you see the fist pump there from Jordan. So Connor on 152 is not going to go out here, but can he leave 52? He can.
100.
So Jordan will go treble 19 with his first dart. And if he hits the single 19, it will be 12 for ball. Treble 19 would leave double 12. So, ooh, 3 makes it awkward. So 78, treble 18's the way here. And he's got to hit the treble to have a shot at the double. And now treble 14. So a bit of a bag of nails there for Jordan. It's given Connor the opportunity on 52. He's taken the 12 tops route. He's given Jordan
12.
a chance. Connor yesterday on tops was lethal. We had 4 darts on our stream yesterday. He had 5 darts at doubles yesterday and hit 4 of them. So now is that still double top? Yeah, I wonder
20.
whether that first dart might be awkward for Jordan. A bit too high in the bed, perhaps. So a second chance then for Connor. He's already had 2 darts. He's now had 4. He's now at 5, and he still hasn't taken it out. So Jordan with a great opportunity here. Oof. Double 10. Now double 5. He hit it in the first leg. And he's hit it in the second leg. It's his favourite double. It's suddenly become up here on the stage. Leg 3, and it's Jordan to throw first.
$60.
Just the 60. You can possibly hear Jordan's darts clattering into each other on the oche there.
134.
Great reply from Connor.
$59.
Connor already in front here. He does need to break the throw, but
24.
Had that wonderful 1-3-4 start, followed it with a 24, which gives Jordan the opportunity to take back the advantage, and he looks like he's going to take that advantage. He'd love another treble, of course he would.
100. $70. $41.
Just the 41. Bit of a scrappy leg, this one. Connor's chance again to take advantage. Oh, he's found the treble with his last dart hit, and 98 leaves in 175. Not on the finish. But Jordan, as I say, had the throw in this leg, so he really needs a ton, maybe even ton 40 here. Well, why not fill it up? They are beautifully placed.
140.
They'll take the 140 to leave 101. And Connor drifting into the
30.
fives again, so another one of those awkward throws. It's almost like one good, one bad for Connor at the moment. 101 for Jordan. 20, needs treble 19. And now treble 10. So 49. He's in 52. Difficult 1-4-5 here for Connor. Can't do it now. That's the 35.
55.
And 52 then for a 3-0 lead. 20 for double 16. Double 8. And double 8 puts away a 3-0 lead. Connor straight to the oche. He wants to rectify this position, but he's up against it now. There are 4 legs to play, and Connor needs to win all 4.
97.
To progress.
55. 134. 140.
Coming back at Connor's 134. He's had a good leg here, Connor. He's having a very, very good leg here.
140.
97, 134, 140 to leave 130 after 9, and 306. He needs a treble 20 here. If he was going to leave a finish, it would have had to be a 139. Not to be
44.
the case, and Connor's got time on his side here. 130. That's the 30. Treble 20 would leave tops.
50.
80. Jordan will be looking at a 140 here, thinking if I can do that, then I've given myself a chance. But as you can see, the one with his first dart has
38.
rather scuppered those plans. He's
40.
He's left himself tops now, Connor. Jordan will be kicking himself a little bit. Last two visits of 44 and 38 have cost him. He's not on a finish, and he would have been able to take advantage of those couple of weak throws that Connor put in. But he's 140 now to leave 84, so Connor knows this tops has got to go. And after the brilliant way that he hit tops yesterday, he's struggling on it today. And as you can see in the background there, Jordan giving himself a bit of a talking to. 84, treble 20. Single or treble 14 here. So it's bullseye to win the match. And bullseye
Game
wins
shot
in the match.
and the match.
A brilliant 84 outshot. Connor, I think, disappointed in his own performance there. Wasn't to be his day, and Jordan Brooks excellently. Funny enough, he just forgot to take his darts out the board there, which was quite amusing. But he's gone back for them. Connor, yep, disappointed. As you can see there, no 180s in the game, but Jordan well ahead on the 140s, which made the difference at the end. And then that 84 checkout rod at the end, and it's Jordan Brooks that has made his way now into the last 32 of the Irish Open. We'll be back with another game very shortly. Welcome back to the Killarney Darts Festival here at the Glen Eagle Hotel. The Windmount Irish Open in full swing, and we have a last 1-2-8 match. A third round game between Nick Kenny of Wales and David Concannon of Ireland. So players are just bulling up. Both have hit the 25 in the first exchanges, so we'll have another go. David again hitting the 25, so first dart always gets taken out, gives Nick a clear sight of the board. That's outside of the 25, so it'll be David that'll have the darts, which, as we keep saying, in this short format could prove quite decisive, but time will tell. As you see with David,
135.
that's relatively flat, the way that David's darts landed in the board there. Sometimes they're facing up rather than the
99.
traditional, I would say, downward. What you can see as they fly through the air, they're a slightly different way of flying through the air.
134.
But a cracking start from David, 135, 134. Former Europe Cup winner. Nick Kenny, talking of Europe
45.
Cup, captain of the Welsh men's team now. Following in a long line of
60.
Welsh captains we've had.
25.
Nick, of course, had a stint in the PDC and was unable to hang on to his tour card at the back end of last year, and has come back into the World
83.
Darts Federation playing some good darts, especially in the last few months. He's really beginning to make his way up the ranking tables. He's currently up to number 42.
100.
A good run here will obviously secure a good number of points to push him on, and he has a couple of what we would call empty boxes to fill.
Game shot.
So all of the points that he gains in the in the Irish Open will of course count towards his total. But the first leg has gone to David in really good form.
60.
So this is a last 1-2-8 game. If I'm having a quick look through the results, and of course everybody can follow on Dart Connect.
134.
Select the WDF events. Select the Killarney Darts Festival, and then select the tournament.
180.
As Nick bangs in a 180. So after his 60 to his first throw, and David hitting 134, it looked as though David had taken the advantage. But
21.
How fortunes change. Look at that. 60 played 134, and after the second throw, Nick's 80 plus in front.
45.
So in the last 1-2-8, James Hurrell has won through.
85.
Dutchman in form at the moment, Alexander Merckx, has also made his way through into the last 64. So we have got some last 64 results as well. Yella Classens in the last 64. Just the 60 there from Nick, so a bit of a chance here. Doesn't help when one dart falls out the other, and that's, I think, some of the problem with the way
75
darts land in the board. They can. He, of course, is used to the way that they land, so.
40.
Nick's turn to have a dart bounce out this time, so just the 116. So David can find maybe a double treble visit. I know what I'm saying.
98.
It could make all the difference. 98 leaves him 88. 116 needs a treble 20. Nick not going to be finishing this time. Could leave 16.
60.
56. David will play the 20s first up on 88. He's hit that, so double 14. One dart, double 14 for a 2-leg lead. He's just dropped that dart. Just recomposing. Nick standing at the back of the hockey now. Oh, and he's flicked into the wrong double. He's hit the double 11, so Nick comes back for the 56. 16. He's gone for 20. 20 double 18. Double 9. And he's gone into the wrong double.
No score.
Well, there we go. So David has left him himself the awkward double
Game
3,
shot.
but not awkward for David. Double 3 it is, and he's got himself a 2-leg lead. Yes, just looking at a few of the results in the last 64 now. We saw Jordan Brooks beat Conor Hennigan 4-0 on the stream. I think we'd already reported that Richard Vaintrub also won 4-0. Killian Heffernan has won 4-0. He beat Mike Gillett of Wales. Alexander Merckx has also made his way into the last 30.
100.
As has Kai Fan Leung from Hong Kong. And Moreno Bloom has beaten Northern Ireland's Darren Clifford. And Anthony Allen from England has beaten Dean
96
Ford of Ireland. So brings you up to date with what we have on the system. But as I say, you can all travel to the darkconnect.com, tvdarkconnect.com. Have a look at your
100.
You can actually plug into the game that you want to watch, and whilst you can't see the players' faces, you can see the scores they're hitting. Fantastic Dark Connect system.
58. $140. 58.
Nick down on 161 here. He's had a really good leg. Ton 40, 161. There's the 60. He'll stay there. Now he'll come down, I'm sure. Okay, no, he stayed.
100.
He's got the ton. If he'd have hit a 140, he'd have left 21. But with David way back on 254.
29.
61 it is then. 6 leaves 55. 15 leaves double top.
41.
10, no pressure really with David back on 225. Another one of those make it a little bit interesting.
96.
6 leaves 129, not the easiest. Nick will be confident that he's going to take out this double 10 to gain the break back. Oof. 15 to leave 5. Double 2 then. Suddenly
18.
He's on double 1, and suddenly it's becoming an interesting leg. 129. Must go for the 19s first start here. Now treble 20. Bullseye for a 3-0 lead. Oh, and he's hit the
99.
20, so leaving himself 30. And Nick, of course, has got the awkward double 1. This is the old pub way. 1 over, 1 in. That's a nice marker. You can ricochet in off that dart, perhaps. Yes, he
Game
has.
shot.
Wow. Did Nick Kenny need that? He's dragged it back to 2-1. And that's the break of throw back. But of course, Nick will still need to break David's throw again because David won the bullseye. So, not out of the woods yet. But that was an important double 1.
$100.
Kicks off with the ton.
99.
And
100.
Another ton. David, well in though, 99. So opportunities here. He'll stay there for another treble. Well, he's gone across to the 18s and well used. 134. Puts him just slightly in front. As long as Nick makes sure he hits a treble here, he'll still be favourite for the leg. But that's not the treble he wanted. And now the pressure is on to hit a treble. Ooh.
25.
And suddenly the momentum in this leg has completely swung around, and it's David now who's got the chance, and he'll look at the 18s here.
98.
If he'd have hit a straight ton and left 168, he wouldn't have been on a finish. But the 18 means he's on the big fish, the 170. And Nick knows that he's got to hit another treble here to be able to leave himself a finish. And he's done so. What
140.
a great dart. 136. But can David Concannon take out the fish at 170? Certainly on. Not now, treble 18.
98.
Nick Kenny then on 136. He's gone for the treble 16s. He'll go back to the 20s now. 2 treble 16s would have left double top. But instead of that, he's got 96 to leave double top. 72, David. 16 and... Yep, single 16. Allowed to ask the ref, doing exactly the right thing. How many scored? He can ask how many's left if he needed to. He's got 1 dart at tops for a 3-1 lead to restore the breaker throw.
32.
Not to be, and it's Nick Kenny who comes back to restore parity if he can find the route to double top. Oh, now that is awkward. And you've seen Nick's had to move across slightly. Yeah, and he's 30 inside, although you can hardly get any closer than both of those second and third darts. And I think Nick Kenny's bemoaning his luck there, and quite rightly so. Still double top. He'll be kicking himself if this doesn't. Yeah,
20.
3, and you saw Nick then crouching down as if to say, is that really not in? Double 5 for the Welsh captain. One to go. Oh,
game shot.
Nails it and gives himself a come on. Double 5 it is, and it's Desmond, as we say. Desmond 2-2. Might just
140
behind Nick Kenny there. A young lady with a little baba in hands. That's David's good lady and their little one.
45.
How rude is the baby's not even taking any notice of Dad and how he's getting on at the darts. Terrible. Needs to have a word when he gets home.
97. $57.
What a fabulous
180
fabulous leg from David here. 140, 97 and a 180 to leave 84. Both players have now hit the 180. But it's
100.
as though it's going to be 3-2 David. It'll be with the throw, so double 12 for an 11 dart leg. What
game shot.
A fabulous leg of darts. 11 darts. 140, 97, 180, 84 in 2. Thank you very much. And in the blink of an eye, it's 3-2 to the Irishman. Whilst you never don't want to throw an 11
60.
dart leg, David would have loved it, of course, if that had been on the Nick Kenny throw.
60.
Instead of that. That said, he does have the throw in the 7th leg if we go that far, if Nick can hold his throw here. And Nick's had trouble with that treble 5 all the way
90.
through this match. Found the treble 20 on this occasion to strike the 90.
$59. $85.
Rescued it for the second throw on the trot with the last dart. Treble 20. David could do with another treble here.
98.
He's gone across into the 18s. There's only 18 in it, so Nick will come out. He should really come out here. On 266, perhaps should have come to the 19s with his second dart.
60.
Could have left a 170 finish, but not to be. It's a chance for David, especially if he can find another treble.
100.
Has he done so? We couldn't quite see. He didn't know it was a sink. It was a straight ton, but he's got a 20-point lead. He had a 20-point lead. Darts
140.
Great shot. 140 to leave 66. To
60.
leave 124. Would have wanted the ton there. But it's 66 for Nick. Treble 14, 12 or 20. 20. Double 16. For a 3-3 game. Oh, and it's in and out.
34.
You'll see from the replay here that has actually gone into the bed. There you go. You can see the big mark on the board. So unlucky for Nick Kenny. And it will be the story if David can hit ball here. Oh, and again
94.
Has a chance to win the match. But can Nick put that behind him and bag the 32? Double 8. One in hand. Double 8 for a 3-3 game. Oh,
game
yes,
shot.
yes. That's why he's Welsh captain. He may only be a young lad, but he's got the experience and knows how to handle the pressure of that. Last dart literally was one dart from being eliminated, but instead we've gone 3-3.
52.
Just the 52 from David Concannon. Nick flexing his muscles, finding the treble. Would love to find another treble here.
99.
99 gives him a 40-point lead though. He'd have taken that in the early exchanges.
58.
58, and you can see the expression on David's face there, saying, I know that might not be enough. Really see the concentration in Nick's face now. Does he go across? He's moved across to try and find another treble there.
100.
Ton. And he's 90 points in front, give or take. David has just not been able to find the treble.
96.
Rescued that throw with a 96. Remember on the last leg that David had the throw, he went out in 11 darts. He's had 9 already. And he's only down to 295 here. Nick again taking his time. Moving across to the 18s.
82.
132 would have left the 170. Michael Warburton of Wales has made it into the last 32. He's beaten Darren Lally of Ireland 4-3.
60.
Just the 60 from David. Mark Pirelli of Scotland is also into the last 64. Incredible game, Michael Warburton and Darren Lally. Said it was 4-3. Just see what Nick does here.
70.
Couldn't quite see that last dart. It was 70, so it's 150 left. Concannon back on 235. Desperately needs a treble. Not found one.
58.
Very quickly, Michael Warburton 4, Darren Lally 3. Warburton 118.69. Darren Lally at 115.09. 150's on here. Double 18. Oh, what a way to win the game.
Game shot and the match.
What a way to win the game. A fantastic 150 outshot from Nick Kenny.
Hello, man. Nice finish.
Puts him into the last 64. Really superb game of darts there. Very well played, Nick Kenny. And very unfortunate for David. The boys to my left here from the full-time productions team giving Nick a round of applause as he leaves the stage. That 150 outshot, a fantastic way to finish the game. We'll be back very shortly with more darting action from the Killarney Darts Festival. Game number 3 on today's stream. Going to take a bit of beat in the second game there. Nick Kenny and David Concannon, if anybody missed it, they shared 180s. It was a 4-3 game, and Nick Kenny came from 3-2 down to win the last leg against the darts with a 150 outshot treble, 20 treble 18 double 18. Fabulous out, and David had darts. He had a dart the bull to win the game, but it was Nick Kenny who has made it into the last 64. This is actually a last 2-5-6 game. It's been held over a little bit, so playing catch up a little bit with this game, but the players have balled up. Greg's now about to throw for the start of the game, having won the bullseye. It's still best of 7.
$95. 60. 57.
Very colourful flights Mr. Ritchie has. And,
97.
with the shirt, it's almost, I think he picked his green shirt and his green flights out for this afternoon.
57. 58. 174.
174.
96.
Especially from my good friend Mr. Anthony Dundas. There you go, Anthony, your fellow Scotsman, Greg Ritchie, hitting up a 174 just for you, my friend.
58. 60.
Greg on 60. Keenan back on 130. It is an outshot, so Greg will be keen to put this first leg to bed. Oof, my word, that is close. That is right on the wire.
20.
Keenan now has a chance. The 130. Need the treble 20. Still needs the treble 20. We'll give him a shot at the bullseye. Yes, bullseye then to take the first leg.
105.
He's on the wire. But it wasn't to be. So Greg back to take the 40. Double 5.
Game shot.
Double 5 seems to be the number on the stream today. There's been a number of double 5 get out of jail cards been played this morning or this afternoon already. So yeah.
83.
Good start from Keenan, an 83.
180. 81. 137.
There. And 180 followed by
99.
137. And Greg's really taken control in this second leg. He's back in again.
134.
Starts. 180, 137, 134. He's on the bullseye after
43.
9 darts. Will he go for the bull? No, it's a 10 or an 18. It's looking like a 10. It is double top then for an 11 darter.
Game
He'll
shot.
take a 12 darter. He's never going to be worried about that. It's a great second leg. Oh. In case you're wondering what's happening, we have the alarm system now playing. So we'll have to take a short break. Not quite sure whether... No, it stopped, so... Clearly Just a bit of a delay as we wait to get the OK to continue. Obviously you have to follow the protocols here to make sure we're all OK, and it would appear that that is the case. The alarm went off very quickly, not quite sure. Obviously these things happen once in a blue moon, don't they?
.57. 140. 180.
Bit of a treat coming up on the stream. Not that any of the games aren't a treat that are coming up on
81.
the stream, but the next one's a real humdinger. Been told we have Yella Klassen against Michael Warburton as our next game on the stream, so don't go anywhere at the end of this game.
132.
Because that will be certainly a rat-a-tat-tat game, but also you would suggest a high-quality game.
44. 92.
Great darts again from Greg here. Really is playing superbly well. 57, 180,
43.
92 to leave top, so possible 13 darter here to follow the 12 of the previous leg. Double 10, double 5. He's just having a look. Might go the 2
32.
There. He has done. I think that's quite sensible, you know. Keenan's back on 193. Could have thrown at the double 5 and hit
41.
5 and been messing around on 5. Instead, he's left himself a nice double 4. Now he's come down for the 2s anyway, and he's ended up in the madhouse.
Game shot.
That's fine. I just wanted to use all 3 darts, clearly. And in the blink of an eye, it's 3-0 to the Scotsman, and playing very, very nicely.
83. 139.
139 continues the run of fantastic scoring.
140
from the Scotsman.
.85. 100.
Some great scoring on this occasion from Keenan as well. 83, 140, 100 down to 178. And Greg finds himself needing a ton to just catch up in this leg.
100.
So still anybody's leg. Oh, a lovely 140.
140.
Left himself an awkward 38, but do you know what? He'd have taken that at the start of that throw. Greg on 177.
57.
He won't be too worried if Keenan takes this leg, because it is on the throw. Keenan threw first in this leg.
22.
Double 8, but he'd also, by the same token, love to do the 120 to get it all out of the way.
60.
60 of them. Oh, and Keenan's got the wrong double. And is that the last dart he throws in this year's Irish Open? Greg Ritchie hit the 20 nice and down the bed to leave the bed open.
Game shot and the match.
He finds the double
Greg Ritchie
with his first dart. That double. A great performance from the man from Scotland, Greg Ritchie. A 4-0 winner. Had to wait a while to play, but it's been worth the wait for Greg. He's won 4-0. You can see the stats there. 2 180s. 3 140s each, 5 tons, nice 60 checkout, and a nice 90 average as well for Greg. So it's Greg Ritchie that makes his way into the next round. As I say, I think we're back in the very short while with Yeller against Michael Warburton. We'll see you shortly.